Number 6, describe the transformations of the graph of f of x equals square root of x to g of x equals square root of 7x minus 1. Well, I see two transformations that are occurring here. I see that there's a 7 and the negative 1. All right, so there's two rules of transformations as we've heard the last two videos, and that's the first rule comes from HIVO, which is horizontals inside, verticals outside. The second rule is that inside tells a lie to us, it lies. Outside tells the truth. All right, so these are both inside, so they're lying to us. That means they're horizontal. So horizontally, when you multiply something by 7, normally it stretches it. It makes it a lot bigger. Because this is lying, it's going to be a horizontal shrink, which you could also call compression. By factor, since it's multiplying, we call it a factor. But since it's lying, it's not 7. It becomes actually 1 over 7. So it's a horizontal shrink by factor of 1/7. Not only that, we have a horizontal shift in here. Anytime you add or subtract, it shifts the graph. It's lying, so instead of going left with the negatives, it's actually going to go right. And it'd be right 1/7. Why 1/7? Well, you can think of it as one of two ways. One is you could say 7x minus 1 equals 0. And if you were to solve, you'd find out it's positive. This 1 goes over, and then you divide by the 7. So it's positive 1/7, which is right 1/7. Or the other way you could look at it is you could say, okay, if I'm following my PEMDAS, the first thing that would happen to the x is it would get this horizontal shrink. And so it'd go 1/7. And then I would go right. And so instead of this being right 1, it'd be 1/7. 1 times 1/7 equals 1/7. So that's your shifts.